Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I asked people on my Instagram story to ask me a bunch of questions. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. And I'm sorry if there's like a little bit of an echo. I actually moved apartments, with my family, and we have the old one for like one more day. So I'm using it as like my filming studio. Why not take advantage of it? So if there's a little bit of an echo, I'm sorry, but I will try to fix that. So if you guys want to see me answer some questions and get into this Q&A, then please keep watching. The first question is, what is one makeup product you can't live without? And for me, I think I could not live without, one makeup product that I can't live without. I want to say highlight. I love looking glowy. I love just like, I don't know, just looking beaming, looking like a freaking glazed donut. Like that is what I live for when it comes to makeup. Highlight is my favorite part. So I'm going to go with that. And also I'm going to add Vaseline. I know that's not a makeup product, but that is something I cannot live without. If you know me personally, you know I love Vaseline. It's just like, so freaking good. It makes my lips so soft and so hydrated. A lot of people don't like Vaseline, but I love Vaseline. So I'm gonna go with highlight and Vaseline. Next question, what is a tip for someone trying to learn how to do makeup but sucks at it? And then in parentheses, like myself, winky emoji. So what is one tip for someone trying to learn how to do makeup? Honestly, practice, practice, practice. Like that literally makes perfect. For me, I learned makeup honestly by watching a million YouTube tutorials. That is what I love to do. I love to watch them and see tips, how people do things, and then test it out on myself and see like, oh, I don't really like that method. I kind of like this person's method better. So honestly, maybe just like watching and then trying to recreate it and doing it yourself, that will literally be the way that you learn how to do makeup, especially on yourself, because you really want to practice and see, what looks good on yourself and what doesn't. So for the one tip, I'm going to go with practice, 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 practice times 1,000. Next question, why are you such a face ass? How nice. Next, how did you decide on a major? So as you guys know, or if you have been, watching my videos for a little bit, you know that I am an early childhood education major, but I am in between majors right now. I'm actually going to switch my major and get out of education completely. I am kind of moving into mass communications. And if you don't know what mass communications is, it's just basically, working with like the media and promoting a company or an organization, a product, or like I don't want to say celebrity, but like an individual. So if you have seen, let's see, like if you have seen a Chrissy Teigen and the beer Stella Artois, then you know that she, is kind of a ambassador for that beer. And, she goes to events and like, it's like her face on it and stuff like that. So that kind of goes along with mass communications. And I know you guys are probably like, what the heck? Like, that's just so different. I mean, I love kids. I work at a child care center at my university and I love it, but it's just, you really have to think about what you can do and what you want to do for the next how many years of your life. So I am in the process of moving to mass communications outside of education. And honestly, finding a major, like deciding on a major, it's just figuring out what your true passion is and what you really like. And yeah, that's basically how I decided on my major. Someone said smoke a blunt and do your makeup. Next question, what made you start a YouTube channel and were you nervous? So I have been wanting to make my own YouTube channel since I was in 6th grade. I remember it was like the summer going into 6th grade, so I just finished 5th grade. I went to Brazil and I visited my dad because that is where he lives. And I remember I made a YouTube channel and I was like, oh, I want it to be a beauty channel because, I like beauty and I want it to be a beauty channel. but I never kind of went through with it because I was, you know, kind of scared. So yeah, I was nervous about it. And I just always doubted myself. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna, you know, be anyone, and I'm not gonna be good at it. I'm too scared of people seeing it, like all this crap. And literally all the time, I completely regret it. I was always like, ever since that time, up until the day that I made my YouTube channel, like this channel right here, I regretted it. I always told myself, why didn't you do that in 6th grade? Like, who cares who saw it? And like, if you suck, like, who cares? Like, I mean, 6th grade, like, come on. Like, I wasn't gonna be perfect. I have regretted it since day one that I, you know, didn't follow through with it. So that is why I made a YouTube channel. I was like, you know, fuck it. I really don't care. I want to do it because I enjoy it. I like editing. I've always edited videos. Like, I remember back in middle school, it was like that phase and that YouTube phase where people would make their own music videos. Like, if you know what I'm talking about, you're a real OG, but like, you would lip sync to a song and then it was like your own music video and then they would upload it and do all this stuff. And I used to do those all the time. I used to film it myself. I used to edit it myself, all that kind of stuff. Did I upload it? No, I never did. I made some with my friends, which is like low-key embarrassing, but also like, who cares? But yeah, so I was really nervous to make this channel, but also again, like I said, I was like, fuck it, like who cares? This is something I enjoy, something I like doing. I like filming. I like, you know, editing. Think I'm pretty good at it because I know how to do it. So it's enjoyable for me. So yeah, that is why I started my YouTube channel, because I like doing it and I told myself not to be scared anymore and to, you know, just go for it. Someone asked, do you have any tattoos? And if so, what's the meaning behind your tattoos? Love you. Oh girl, love you too. So I do have 2 tattoos. And the first one, I can't really show you because it's on my back. It's right here. And that is in Portuguese and it says, happiness is a journey, not a destination. But of course, you know, it's in Portuguese. So if you know Portuguese, it says, felicidade é uma viagem, não destino. So that is what it means. It just means happiness is a journey, not a destination. And that is just a way of saying, you know, do things that make you happy. And that for me is just like a reminder to do things that make me happy and do things that I enjoy. And because happiness is a long process, it's not an easy thing. And, you know, doing a lot of things that you enjoy will eventually lead to your happiness, but happiness is not the end point. So that is my first tattoo. I got that when I was 18, which was 2 years ago. I got it in February of 2016. And then my second tattoo, I actually got like, what day is today? Today's Tuesday. I got it this past Sunday. So it's been 3 days, so it's a little fresh. So I will actually show you guys this tattoo. It is still healing. It's right there. It says, still I rise. So if you have ever heard the phrase, still I rise, it comes from a Maya Angelou poem. And basically the poem just means, you know, whatever happens to, you know, my life, whatever events happen to me personally, whatever tries to knock me down, you know, still I rise. I will not let it get in the way of my confidence, of my happiness, of, you know, my self-esteem. So, you know, whatever things are thrown at me, whatever shit comes my way, like, you know, still I rise. I will be there at the end of the day. I will be fine. Because for me personally, I don't have anxiety, but I am very anxious a lot. I'm always thinking about, where am I going to be in 5 years? Where am I going to be next month? Am I going to be doing this, this, and that? What about in 10 years? Am I going to have a kid? Like all this shit that I'm just like, why am I worrying about stuff that's like 5 years away? Like there's honestly no need. So I like this quote or this phrase just because, you know, it just reminds me that I will be okay and I will be fine. I'll be successful. I will be happy because just for me personally, like I said, I'm very anxious, but also I think little things are the end of the world when they're not. And I, you know, I'm hella dramatic and I overthink things. I'm like, oh my God, like I freak out. And then people are like, Amanda, like there's no need. Like you don't need to worry about this small thing. Like it's not the end of the world. So I got these 2 tattoos just like as reminders and, you know, motivation for the future. And I will be getting my 3rd in August. I will be getting it right here on my arm. So I'm not gonna spoil it and tell you what I'm gonna get, but just keep a lookout for that one. So those are my 2 tattoos and I love them. Next question, what motivates you to make videos for YouTube and why? So what motivates me personally is the fact that I let all these years go by and I didn't do shit. I didn't post one video. I didn't, try something new. I was too freaking scared. I psyched myself out. And that really motivates me to do YouTube videos and make these types of videos. First of all, I love beauty. So I love hair, I love makeup, I love watching other people do hair and makeup, all this kind of stuff. But I was too fucking scared. So that is why I like sitting down and like filming, because I'm like, okay, I feel like I was supposed to do this a long time ago, but I let myself get the best of me and I didn't do it. So that is kind of why I motivate myself to do makeup videos. It's just like, maybe that wasn't the right time and this is the right time, I don't know. But I let all those years go by that I didn't, do anything because I was too scared. I let myself get too scared. So that is basically what motivates me to make YouTube videos. So next question is, have you ever been cheated on? If so, how did you take it? No, I have never been cheated on, and yeah. And there was a second part to that question. Would you forgive the person you're with if they cheat on you? I would not forgive them. That's just my personal, feelings about it. But yeah. Next question, rainy days or sunny days? Definitely sunny days. If you know me personally, I love the sun. I love being in the sun. I love warm weather. I love summer, all that kind of stuff. So definitely sunny days. Next question, what is something that you've always wanted to try but you've been too scared to try? I kind of want to say maybe scuba diving. Like for real scuba diving, like going under the water with oxygen and shit. It just looks so freaking cool and so amazing, but I'm low-key really scared of doing that. Like, it looks hella scary, and God forbid something happens to me while I'm, down in the water or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go with scuba diving. Next, what face cleanser do you recommend? So, as a lot of you know, I do not wash my face, and I know you guys are like, ew, that's gross, but it works for my skin type. If I overwash my skin or if I wash it frequently, I guess, I will break out and my skin will not be looking nice. So I actually don't wash my face, but if someone asks me for a recommendation for a facial cleanser like, this question, I would go ahead and say Cetaphil or Cetaphil. I think it's Cetaphil. Cetaphil? Cetaphil? I don't know. One of those two. I have heard really great things about it. I know a lot of people who use it and say that it's really, really good. And I know that it's very gentle, so it works with like all skin types, I think. So I'm gonna go with that one. Next question, Italian food or Latin food? Those, like Italian food and Mexican food, I know this is Latin food, but like Italian food and Mexican food are my 2 favorite types of food. I don't know if I'd be able to choose. I don't know. I think I'd have to flip a coin to figure out which one I like better. I'm leaning more towards like Latin, Mexican food. So I'm gonna go with that one. Next question, what's your favorite genre? My genre of what? Like movies? If you're talking about movies, like my favorite genre of movies, it would be horror or comedy. But it just says what's your favorite genre. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say movie genre. I'm gonna go with horror and comedy. Okay, so the last question for this Q&A is, which friend is your fashion icon? And that is really hard. Honestly, I do not have an answer, and I don't want that to be taken as like, oh, none of your friends are fashionable, none of your friends can dress, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, all of my friends, literally every single person that I know dresses bomb and looks good all the time. So I kind of take inspiration from all my friends just because they have their own style and they pull off so many different things. So I'm just going to go with like a broad answer and say all of them because I love all my friends and, they all have their own styles. So I'm going to go with all my friends. So that is all the questions for my Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really like doing Q&As. Like, they're kind of fun and they like switch it up a little bit. I am hoping to, do more of them as my channel progresses. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the family and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload, so you'll never miss a video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in my next video.